What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. It's Stay Focused Frank here, or 617_resell, whatever you want to call me. And today I'm making a video about how I made approximately about $5,000 since quarantine started. You can see I have about $5,000, $155 of profit, and I have about $14,000 invested in shoes that I have yet to sell. And yeah, this is just my sneaker portfolio. I'll get into that later. So basically, I'm making this video kind of to show like what I did to get that amount of profits and how like I could help you guys get the profits as well from showing you what I did. So to start off, at the beginning of quarantine, which was around like March, I had zero idea how to resell sneakers, like zero at all. And the first thing I ever did was, I remember this vividly, I followed a bunch of sneaker pages on Instagram, a bunch of them. And then I got into local Facebook groups like around my area in Boston, because I'm from Boston. Basically from those Instagram pages, I learned like where shoes would drop and like what time and stuff like that, and what like some pages with like resale predictions. And I basically I felt like I needed more information, and that's when I found out about cook groups. And that's the second thing I did. The second thing I did was I joined a bunch of free cook groups. And the first cook group I ever joined, it was called Noctua, and it's like, it used to be a paid cook group, but now it's just like a free chill kind of cook group or whatever. And that kind of got my like that was kind of like the first step into actually really reselling, because like from there I kind of learned a lot about like resale prices and to hold or sell, and like site lists on where everything else is dropping, and add to cart services and all that kind of stuff. Now, what I did, since I had a lot of capital lying around, and I know a lot of people, a lot of like you viewers may not have capital, and I'm gonna get into other videos on how to get started reselling with no capital. But from there, I kind of, I started doing bulk buys in my local Facebook groups to get the best deals, and then that's when I just started reselling them for profits. And also, I was utilizing add to cart services in my cook group, which if you don't know what add to cart services are, they are basically where you give a slot provider, basically somebody who has like a lot of the high-tech bots, to be able to like get a lot of pairs. You give them your credit card information, your shipping address, billing address. And I know that sounds sketchy, but like if you're with the right people, nothing bad will happen. And basically they'll put in your information, and if they get the shoe on the site with their bot, it'll be charged on your card and it'll be sent to your address. And usually you have to pay a little fee because they are the ones with the high-tech bot, and they're the ones doing all the work to get it for you. But you know, in some cook groups, they have it for free. So yeah. So basically, the majority of my profits was from bulk buys and add to cart services, and manually trying to get shoes on like any sites that are dropping like profitable sneaker releases. And that's basically what I did for like up to like, I mean, I'm still doing that now, but like I was doing that to like a certain point, and then I started getting into reselling other products that were not sneaker related, because there's so many things to resell. There's so many ways to make money nowadays that like you can't really be like tied down to one thing. Back in like around July, I started, I joined a cook group that specialized in like kind of random flips, but not really random flips. And I remember it was like summertime, I was flipping bikes, freezers, and then most recently I was reselling patio heaters. And they had a really good return on investments, and like almost better than most shoes. Like some shoes you buy for $200 and can barely sell for retail. So it was a great investment while it lasted for that cook group. Now, since I had a lot of capital, I began holding some shoes. As you can see from the back, those are just a bunch of ones, and it's, you know, court purple, smoke grays, some royal toes, pine greens, and just a bunch of ones. And yeah, I have some of those Yeezys, recent Yeezy 350 releases. They're not really doing that good in prices, but if I have the capital, I can hold it. And some dunks that I'm investing in as well. So now for me, I'm just trying to balance between holding and quick flipping, because I have a lot of stuff that I want to get rid of quickly and stuff that I know will go up in value. That's another thing, to kind of learn the sneaker market, and that didn't really come to me that quickly. But when you're surrounded by so many resources like Instagram pages and cook groups, they'll tell you a lot of stuff, and you know, you just soak that information in. Now, I also made an Instagram reselling page because I want to start selling on Instagram, because it really gets, like, I can really avoid all the fees. And right now I'm at, like, you know, humble 350 followers, and I just started that in like September. It's November 3rd now, and yeah, and I'm hopefully I can grow that and start selling on there, and maybe like in the future, like maybe get a website or something. But I need to, you know, grow my platform, you know what I'm saying. Also, I'm getting into flipping sports cards and Pokemon cards, because a lot of my friends have been telling me that the return on investment on them are great, like way better than shoes. And I want to get into that. Like, I started thinking like it wasn't a safe investment, but my friends have been telling me, you know, they've been like, it's a great investment. And like, you should listen to Gary Vee, man. Like, he's been preaching about sports cars for like ever. But besides that, what I did was I constantly, like, from bulk buys and getting retail releases, I would always sell locally and on eBay, because StockX and Go, their service fees, or like their fees, they take so much from you, and it's just looking at it like that, it's not really profitable selling from those sites. So for like the bulk of all my sales have been locally, and I've been selling everything on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, some on Letgo. Letgo is now like partnered up with OfferUp, so it's just one app. And I've been just selling locally because you get the cash straight up. You don't have to wait for shipping, nothing like that. And I think it's the best way. That's why I always, another thing is build connections from your local Facebook groups, from your cook groups. And if you have an Instagram reselling page, from there, you want to create a lot of connections. You want to create positive connections, good connections with people, because and like it'll always come back in return for you. You never want to have like bad blood with anybody, you know. You know, like life's too short for that, you know. Like there's no need for negativity, you feel me? But yeah, that wraps up the video, guys. I'm looking to dive into other things and like get more in depth if you guys want. But yeah, that's all I could come up with right now. So that was basically my journey on how I made like $5 grand from March to now. So that's like about, I don't know, like 6-7 months. But yeah, basically I'm just letting y'all know, like, there's plenty of ways to make money, and you could, you know, be watching Netflix all day during quarantine, or you could be hustling and, you know, getting your bread. So, you know, that's that. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace. 死んでいる